This is the Volvo XC90. It's a rival to the Land Rover Discovery, BMW X5 and Audi Q7. Volvo says it's going to beat those rivals through a combination of its rugged exterior looks, its luxurious interior, plus Volvo claims it is the safest car they've ever built. To find out if that's true, we've invited along a team of What Car readers to give their verdicts. Nick Taylor thinks his current XC90 is starting to feel a bit dated against the competition and hopes that this all-new one will convince him to stick with Volvo for a second time. Andy and Ruth Bradshaw have 5 children, a lot of luggage and tow a caravan. So with its 7 seats and 4x4 pulling power, the XC90 ticks all the boxes. But up close and fully loaded, can it trump their Volkswagen Caravelle? Rob Newbold wants a 4x4, but only a hybrid one, and nothing else on the market is up to his standards. With the 100 mpg hybrid firmly grabbing his attention, can the rest of the XC90 meet his expectations?
I think it looks very smart, you know, it does look good. I like the front nosing, the way they've revamped it, and I quite like the square back because you can get more luggage in the back.
I really like the way the headlights define the front of the bonnet, and I just love the overall shape of it. It's exactly what I thought, and I really like to see it in the flesh.
The overall scale and shape of it actually looks very smart. It's sort of understated, but not, but still stylish.
I think it's a huge step up. I think it needed to be, much as I love the current XC90. I think technology's moved on significantly in the time that I've owned it. I thought it was very easy to use, very similar to a tablet, and also the response time seemed really quick, which is sometimes can be a bit frustrating when you're using technology on the road.
I've only had a little play with it so far. I believe it ties in with my Android phone as well. I think it's a good thing. I think it's less hassle, and once you learn how to use it, they're normally quite simple to use.
I should imagine it's very distracting. That would be my only concern, because there's a lot of things it will do that tempt you to interact with it. So when you're driving, I guess that's not a good thing, but yeah.
I've got 5 children, and so we would be using all of the seats all of the time. Everything just seems a bit squashed, so when they're sitting in it, they seemed a bit squashed. When they were in the back, I mean, I tried it in the back myself, and I felt too enclosed and too squashed. The visibility didn't seem so good from the back. The windows seemed a little bit small.
Actually, space-wise, it's not its best feature. It's a big car, but it's not overly roomy for 7, so that's perhaps another area that if it had a bit more space, I would appreciate. But otherwise, I'd say it's a pretty good job at what it's set out to be.
We actually wouldn't use the 7 seats on the model if we went for one, but we would use the 5 seats with all the luggage space behind, which we've used for travelling. The hybrid I'm after is a 4x4. Up until recently, the only 4x4 hybrid out was a Peugeot. I've gone and looked at the Mitsubishi, which has come out recently, but the interior quality of the Mitsubishi was not quite where I would like it. Where this one, the interior quality is very good as well. So as well as getting the hybrid, I'm getting a very upmarket and quality finish.
I was initially looking at the D5, but I've been really interested about the technology in the petrol hybrid, and I'd really like to know more about that to see how it works in the real world.
Well, actually on paper, the T8 sounds fantastic. 0 to 60 in 6.5 seconds and 105 miles to the gallon. So if that is true in practice, that's fantastic, yeah.
With 2 teenagers, certainly safety is very important to me, which is why I really like the Volvo. I like the additional airbags, and the curtain bags all the way around look very impressive. What I'd like to know is learn more about the all-round vision that was mentioned. So if I could actually have all-round vision for the car, that would be very helpful to maintain the value of the car.
I have to say all the features did certainly impress me, that you're able to see low things, because obviously in a big car you're high up, and I thought that was good.
Yeah, I think safety is, and as a family car, it's always important. Quite a few of them struck me as perhaps being more than were necessary, but I guess I'd need to understand them better. So a lot of them seem to be maybe excusing the driver for poor driving.
I think when you look at the car, nothing stands out particularly. It's very understated, but then the overall impression that it's a superior build quality and a very good car. I would buy one, subject to me actually riding it on the road. I think I need to drive it first to be absolutely certain.
We need to be able to tow close to 2 tonnes of caravan, which again most like MPVs wouldn't do, so you need something of this sort of size to be able to pull that. 2 reservations. One is the extra cost to buy it, and the second reservation is whether it really is as economical in real life motoring as it suggests on paper.
I probably wouldn't, if I'm honest. I think it's a lot of money. It's a bit disappointingly small inside for me, but I do like the look of it.
The main reason I would be going for economy and the hybrid technology. That is my 2 main reasons. I probably will be ordering one very shortly.
Now, if that's got you excited about the all-new XC90, then be sure to check back on whatcar.com for all the latest news, reviews and information.